Hi, I'm Russell Ingold. This video highlight is brought to you by the Fontana Herald-News. For complete local news coverage, subscribe to the Herald-News by calling 822-2231. In 2008, the Fontana A.B. Miller girls basketball team won its second straight CIF championship. After 2 early season losses, the Rebels then dominated the Citrus Belt League with their great defense, as you can see on this steal by Chloe Wells and her pass to Brianna Hall for a layup. Wells, the CIF Co-Player of the Year as a freshman, was splendid as a sophomore, helping the Rebels demolish second-place Redlands and wrap up their 4th CBL title in a row.
I think we're getting it together. We started off kind of slow, and we lost a few games in the beginning, but now we're gelling it, so we should be good.
And indeed, the Rebels were very good in their first-round CIF Division II AA playoff game against La Cañada. Lola Wells sparked the fast break with this nice pass to Shanique Phillips for a layup. Then the Miller ladies worked the ball inside to Kenesha McKee, who turned and banked in a shot. The Rebels jumped out to a commanding lead. McKee sparkled on defense with a block shot, and the Rebels were running again. Chloe Wells delivered a pass in deep to her sister Lola, helping the Rebels roll to a resounding win.
I think it was a good game. We came out, we executed, we played as a team, everything came together, and we won. We played good.
This trend continued in the second round of CIF as the Rebels faced Rancho Cucamonga. Chloe Wells launched in a bank shot to solidify the Rebels' lead in the second half. Lola Wells aided the team's cause by driving in for 2 points. After Rancho briefly threatened the Rebels early in the third quarter, Hall did a fine job of maneuvering all the way to the basket, clinching the Rebels' convincing victory.
We're working good as a team, and we're building our chemistry, and we're learning how each other play, and we've just been doing really good, and I think the season's turned out pretty good for us.
And it also turned out quite well for Miller in the next 2 rounds of the playoffs. After the Rebels routed Inglewood, they tangled with their nearby rival Etiwanda, and Hall led the way with her drives to the hoop. Etiwanda fought hard, making the score close in the second half, but Tamika McCall kept the Rebels on top with this 3-pointer. Then it was Lola Wells with a nice pass on the fast break to Shanique Phillips for a layup, giving Miller the victory in the semifinal game.
I think it was a good game. We let a little loose after a while, but we came back with a win over them. And they were a good team. They're young. They still have more to accomplish.
And the Rebels had a lot more to accomplish as well. They advanced to the CIF Division II AA Finals against Los Osos at the Walter Pyramid in Long Beach. Lola Wells sparked the team with some key baskets, including this 3-pointer, to lift Miller to a lead in the third quarter. Brianna Hall's driving shot helped clinch a 51-40 victory, and the Rebels wore their CIF championship shirts for the second straight year. Here's what it was all about.
Championships are always about heart, even no matter who's the better team or who we think is the better team before the game starts. So you really got to just dig deep, and luckily we did. We came together and we got the championship.
Last year was more exciting because it was our first win and everything. This year, playing Los Osos, we knew that we were going to beat them. We didn't know it was going to be this close of a game, so they did pretty good. They came out and did their best.
Last year was great. This year was a much harder year as far as grinding it out, and we knew what to expect, so mentally it was just tougher for us. Last year we didn't really know. We just was excited and waiting for it. So I really appreciate this team this year for it, because it took more to get it. To do it once is great, to do it twice is totally awesome, so it's hard to do.
That video highlight was brought to you by the Fontana Herald-News. For complete local news coverage, subscribe to the Herald-News by calling 822-2231.